If you've been watching PFL Europe, you're probably familiar with John Mitchell's work. Souhil Tairi is making his organizational debut as we take a look at our tail to tape. Mitchell 29, Tairi 33. Mitchell, the taller fighter with the longer reach in this one.
And ladies and gentlemen, in this lightweight bout, it's a 5-minute, 3 rounds. First up, in the blue corner, we've got the 2024 PFL MENA lightweight semi-finalist and the former UAE Warriors lightweight title challenger. He has a record of 7 wins, including 4 first-round finishes. Fighting out of Marseille, France, and representing Algeria tonight, it is Souhil Tairi. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's the 2023 PFL Europe runner-up and a multi-time amateur champion, holding titles in CLFC and AK MMA with a professional record of 9 wins and only 2 losses. His official weight is 155.2 pounds, and he's fighting out of Ireland. It is John the Ripper Mitchell! And your referee for the fight, Mike Bell.
Mitchell in the green trunks, Tairi in the black. Mike Bell will oversee the action. He is equipped with our ref cam. Should we deem it necessary to take you up close and personal in the smart
John,
cage.
Let's go.
Good push kick to start things off from Mitchell.
It was a nice low kick, but it sounded like it hit a knee.
Jab to the body from Tairi, the first strike of the fight for him.
And you can see Tairi's trying to get inside the kicking range of John Mitchell as quickly as he can. He doesn't want to be caught on the outside, getting picked at with those. Oh, interesting. Big drive to the ground for John Mitchell. Looks like he's got his neck tangled up, but I think he's going to be able to clear his chin.
Choke. Not able to bite for Tairi. Mitchell now in an open guard for the Algerian.
Tried to land an elbow there, but was stifled by the arm of his opponent. I think John Mitchell's probably going to try and drive him into the fence here, so Tairi's neck is in an uncomfortable position. He's trying to clear the legs at the moment, past the half guard. But Tairi's doing a really good job with his legs, just keeping them in play. Now he's built himself up. He might be able to scramble here, but John Mitchell's going to try and strip him back down again, and he does it.
Passed all the way to side control.
Get your toes out of the fence, Souhil.
And is able to get Souhil back to the mat. But right now, dealing with the peppering shots from the fighter on bottom. Knee to the midsection for Mitchell.
These knees from John Mitchell are good, you know. You can't take too many of those to the rib cage.
Or to the back of the head, Souhil.
You can hear the corner of John Mitchell. He's going to feel those knees in the 3rd round. Absolutely is. If it gets to the 3rd round, these are good knees. And he's utilizing his upper body to control while he's landing them as well, which is making it really difficult for Souhil to scramble.
It was interesting. For a while there, Mitchell was keeping double underhooks even from side control, and he since reached his right arm over top to add this shoulder pressure.
The benefit for Tairi is he's right in his corner, so he can hear his coach talking him through this position. And I don't think that John Mitchell speaks French, so there might be a barrier for him understanding what his opponent's being coached through as well.
Tairi's now got his right arm underhook. If he can get his hips out to the side, he'll be able to use that to elevate himself, potentially stand up. Mitchell doing a good job of pushing that pressure forward.
Yeah, look how John Mitchell's using his left leg to keep the thigh shelved out. Now Tairi's just moved it. But I think that was a very interesting tactic for John Mitchell to keep control. Tairi's now been able to get into a loose guard position. He's got a shoulder clamp that he's just lost now. Now he looks like he might close his guard, but he's going to get stuck in this position if he doesn't try and find a way to create space. And it's clear that John Mitchell's trying to keep that space away from him.
Let's go, gentlemen. Let's work. Action.
Control the punches before the punches.
You can see John Mitchell doesn't really want to posture up too much because there are threats here. There's potential armbar threats if he leaves his arms behind like he is doing when his hands are on the mat.
Action. Let's work.
But at the same time, if he postures up, he's leaving his opponent space to scramble.
There's an elbow that finally sneaks through for Mitchell. As we approach the last minute of round number 1, John Mitchell settling in on top these last few minutes. There's a good elbow.
You know, it only takes one of these as well to change the complexion of the fight.
You remember what to do next? Let's go. Biceps control. 12 to 6. Boom.
How about that? The corner for Mitchell calling for a 12-6 elbow, which of course are now legal under the unified rules of mixed martial arts after being illegal.
Let's go, gentlemen. Action. Let's work.
Basically since the advent of the sport.
Oh, this is crazy, John. You can do this.
And really nasty to take one to the midsection as well.
Let's go. Yes.
It's interesting. Tairi is so active off of his back with these tiny little peppering shots. You would think energy might be better spent elsewhere, but he's been utilizing them to at least annoy John Mitchell, if nothing else. Souhil Tairi in the black trunks, John Mitchell out of Ireland in the green.
Spears to the body with Walid. Time for Walid.
Left right to the chest. Mitchell threw that jab to the solar plexus of Souhil Tairi. Another one.
Stop. You okay? Okay, fine.
He's good.
A little bit of a cup check, but Mitchell wants to keep fighting. Oh, good right hand on the counter.
That was a lovely counter to the jab. You can see Tairi reaching in. Oh, and again with that right hand. Tairi's got to be careful he doesn't get reckless with these boxing combinations because Mitchell's got sharp hands.
He's now snuck that right hand in twice just in this second round. Rear leg push kick, sharp jab from Mitchell.
Back to Ozzy.
Good head movement from Mitchell as well. Just out of the way of that jab. Just slipped backwards out of the way, but still kept his chin tucked. Solid inside low kick again. Interesting, Tairi's now switched his stance. I wonder if that's offensive or defensive.
Calf kicks from Tairi, triggered the takedown attempt from John Mitchell.
Has he got a bite on this neck? He feels confident, he looks confident.
He's squeezing hard.
John struggling here.
Oh, that looks fairly tight.
Man, that looks tight. And he's body triangled as well.
Oh, this is a nasty, oh, and right over to the top.
Oh, he's got it.
No, I thought he was tapping.
He's holding on.
Mitchell.
Look at his face going blue.
Oh, and he's out of it. I thought he was tapping. He survives, but now underneath, Souhil Tairi, who once again over to the back. John Mitchell right at the edge.
Oh, look at that arm trap from Tairi. Very, very clever work with his legs here. I think this may be why John Mitchell didn't want to open up too much on the ground, because he knows the ground game of Tairi is dangerous.
An even share of finishes for Tairi, who grabs the figure four body lock temporarily with his legs. He's got 3 knockouts and 3 submissions.
And guillotines and rear naked chokes as well. He's clearly a specialist on the neck. Oh, and a triangle setup potentially. John Mitchell's got to be cautious, got to get that arm back in play. Great flexibility by Souhil. What a exchange. Excellent
work by Mitchell to recognize his moment to flip over into the top position, but then to not fall victim to the over-eager tendency you might get and gets that triangle choke slap right around your neck.
I mean, only John knows how close he was to tap in there, but in that moment, it looked very, very close. That hand was just in position, wasn't it, Sean?
Halfway through the fight, halfway through round 2, Mitchell now back on top of Souhil Tairi. Mitchell had a great first round, but the biggest moment of the fight belongs to Tairi out of Algeria.
Absolutely. I mean, there's an argument there that alone can win the round, given the fact that it was the closest anyone's come to finish him.
Control the biceps. No, first for your head.
The corner team for John Mitchell are telling him to control the biceps. They want him to swim his hands
Go, John,
inside
let's work,
and control the biceps, and then start raining elbows down.
John, for your head. Head in the center. Biceps control. Posture. Smash.
Looks like they've got a very specific elbow game plan here.
And that was a beautiful little can opener start, and then use the left arm to throw that elbow. John Mitchell, not sure if you can hear it on the broadcast, but is doing an excellent job of listening to exactly what his coaches say.
I also wonder how much energy Souhil burnt on that guillotine, because he must have felt it was super close as well. He might have given that extra little squeeze because he thought he was going to finish, and now he's feeling tired because of it.
Watch the guillotine. Fight the wrist. Fight the thumb.
Tairi trying to sit up again and see if he can grip another guillotine attempt. Mitchell wise to it this time. Just under a minute left to go in round two. A sold-out Coca-Cola Arena here in Dubai at the City Walk.
So we'll try him for the triangle again, but John Mitchell comes pounding down with a forearm.
Dan, every seat in the building sold out. We have one open on the broadcast desk that we're going to let Brendan Loughnane sit down with us a little bit later tonight. Maybe I can sell this seat.
Let's go, guys. Let's work. Action.
You're smiling too much, man.
We got trash talk from the Mitchell corner, and Souhil's laughing at them. You got to love it. You're fighting the team. Oh,
you are
brilliant.
technically not supposed to coach or speak to the other fighter who's not your own, but this is good-natured.
It is. They're all having a good time. Even Souhil's laughing at it.
Got out of it.
Oh, you got to love the determination just to stay in there.
Mix that in.
Like, this is why I say to fighters, look, you know, guillotines, rear naked chokes, if you know it's sunk, especially a rear naked choke, fair enough, but guillotines, keep squeezing until it goes black, guys. Let's just fight. Let's just push your way out of there.
There are worse things in the world than a little nap.
A lot worse things in the world. I love a nap. Maybe not from a guillotine, though.
30 seconds into the third and final round of this showcase bout in the lightweight division.
John Mitchell doing a great job of listening to his corner. I mean, they really are playing it like a video game right now. I guess they were technically right. You are fighting the corner team as he's responding so well to everybody in the corner.
Right.
Yes. First and third, son.
Dan, you made a good observation. Oh, beautiful leg kick after the left hand from Mitchell. He's able to circle away from the power of the body kick attempted by Souhil Tairi. Sharp calf kick as well for Mitchell. You made an astute observation, Dan, that squeeze on the guillotine can really take a lot out of the arms, shoulders, and back.
It really can. As well as the excitement of feeling that you've got the fight in the bag as well. You know, that is a real thing.
One more Ozzy.
Doing a good job here trading, but John Mitchell's just got the edge here. He's a bit sharper with his countering. He's got a bit better footwork. He's got slightly better reads of his opponent as well. So look at that beautiful head movement there. This is why you've got to kick the legs. There's a single leg. He's got to build up on his legs, though. He don't get caught in a guillotine again.
Single leg finishes. Lift the right. Watch the back.
Beautiful work to finish that second single leg attempt from Mitchell.
Hey, bring him to us, son. Hey, bring him to us. We want to talk to him. Bring him to us, man.
The corner of John Mitchell. Bring him to us. We want to talk to him.
This is great work by John Mitchell. It's a really well-rounded performance, but Souhil's going to try and build up here. John Mitchell's going to try and suck his hips away from the fence and put him back on his back. But Souhil's got to go here. If he's going to get back up, it's half a round to go. It might be a round apiece given that guillotine was so close in the second.
Take that wrist.
Almost there for Souhil Tairi, and John Mitchell uses 1 ounce more effort, plants him on the mat once again.
Yeah, now he's building up. That's going to nullify those butterfly hooks. Beautiful work.
Don't stay too high, too low. Drop for elevations.
Souhil's really started to look tired as well.
Yes.
Not only has he been under this wrestling, grappling pressure from John Mitchell, but he also put a lot into that guillotine.
Take that 2-on-1. Take that 2-on-1.
Mitchell tried to wrap those legs
Step over.
You're going to
One
see
leg step. Okay,
a lot of those
let's do it.
attempts tonight with Dagestani fighters on the card. It's a bit of that wrestling system.
Ball wrestling all day. Just watch the leg. Don't touch.
Absolutely. On a single leg here. Got to build up on his legs again, though. He goes flat on his knees, and that's very vulnerable for guillotines.
10-finger guillotine attempt here.
Oh, that was nearly a knee.
And almost an illegal one.
90 seconds to go. Connect the head. One side, the other side.
Great effort from Souhil to try and keep a hold of that neck, but John Mitchell is doing a great job of trying to work around this.
Yes, fight the guillotine.
Man, just over a minute to go. Oh, I thought he had it for a second then when he closed his guard.
Biceps control.
You see the big breath from Souhil Tairi.
1 minute 15 to go.
Everything he's tried, John Mitchell has had an answer for.
Let's go, John. Let's work action.
Yeah, I think Souhil's feeling his gas tank right now. You've got to remember those knees in the first round as well, as the corner team said. He'll be feeling these in the later rounds, and he may well be, as well as those burning forearms from that guillotine.
Let's put some damage. Watch the sweep.
Really flexible with his legs is Souhil. He can get those butterfly hooks in and start destabilizing people. I think if he was fresher, he would still be more problematic.
We practice this. Damage. Yes, go for the fast shot. Take his neck. Go.
John Mitchell, one of the great performances we've seen of a fighter being totally in sync with his corner, receptive to the coaching,
Get your toes out of the fence.
and he will finish this fight on top of Souhil Tairi after 3 rounds.
Time.
For this lightweight bout, the third fight of the night here in Dubai. After 3 5-minute rounds have gone the full capacity for this fight, we head to the judges' scorecards. All judges have scored 30-27. And the winner, by unanimous decision, John the Ripper Mitchell!
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now to the PFL MMA YouTube channel.